So tonight's episode is about circumstances don't matter, why they don't matter, and why you should just ignore them, block them out, blind them out, put your blinders on, because circumstances absolutely do not matter. Stay tuned to the very end and you will find out how and why and how you are able to do this. Stay tuned. Hola, bula, and namaste, and hello to all of my awesome soul tribe of rainbow warriors and conscious creators out there. Look at this amazing ambiance of my office. Yes, they consider this my office because I come to this courtyard almost every single now to do videos, to do work, just to escape into the serenity of their fabulous grounds. So I manifested this, yes, because I was looking for a place of quietness, and here I am. I am so excited that you all are here. It just makes my now, because we are meeting right here. And we can also meet in person. Who knows? You never know where the gypsy flows. In Mexico, in Fiji, in Thailand, in America. I can help you create your best life too. Namaste. Hola. And bula, everybody. I am yours truly, also known as Organic Guru Isabella Lynette Marie, an international published author, as well as a certified medicine woman and a health practitioner. Also, your conscious creation coach, where I help you to see the unseen and lift the veils. Want to know more about me? Then click on to fuelforthebody.net. It is in my description below. Also, my new site coming up is almost ready, Consciously Creating Now. And there you will find how to book your experiences, your sacred reservations with me, and you'll find out different experiences going on, such as our retreats, our galas, our boot camps, and then just one-on-ones with me. So go ahead and look at those websites to find out more. So, consciously creating your best life, because why? Circumstances just do not matter. We can have anything that we desire. So I already told you in a couple of my videos about different circumstances. I explained how circumstances with high V. Remember about my first inquiring with high V? Remember I told you in another video that I was on a bicycle tour. I've been doing tours all around the nation for 30 days at a time, and I'd happened into this grocery store and I wanted them to carry my book. I wanted them to put it on an end cap, and I wanted them to give me an end cap to put other products in there, and they were like, no, not no, no, hell no. Why do you keep bothering us? Look at that other video. I'll put it in the, it'll either be on the playlist or in the suggested videos. Obviously, I'm not as great about this, but it's okay. You will find it right here. And that will give you the details of how I ignored and blocked out the circumstances of high V telling me no. I was like, telling me no? What? Huh? I can't hear you. And they got louder and said no real loud, but it turned into a yes and gained me a 3-year contract with high V to get my books in, everything that I had asked for and requested that they had never done. So be sure and watch that video. Tonight's episode is about another similar, well, all circumstance videos are sort of similar, because circumstances just really do not matter. When you desire to create anything and you know that it is for the good, it is for the betterment of humanity, the planet, society, whatever it is that you believe in, if you desire to do that enough and you believe in yourself enough, then it doesn't matter what anybody is saying to you. It doesn't matter what anybody is showing you. It doesn't matter what you think is going on out here in this world, in this 3D reality. We're going to change your 3D reality simply by changing our mindset. Opening up those, now I'm getting that hair all the way too, opening up those portals of the subconscious mind and bringing things to fruition in the conscious waking mind, right? Because our subconscious mind harbors a lot of negativity. We can be spiritual light beings, we can be woke, we can be walking in the light, we can be raising our vibrations, which, isn't this lovely? What a great place to really come out and raise your vibrations than right here in the courtyard of this lovely hotel with their fountains going on, pure grass and dirt to walk on, so I don't have to worry about getting weed killer or pesticide killer poisoning. So I don't have to worry about weed killer or pesticide poisoning infiltrating my body, right? So I'm out here getting my earth on, I'm getting my sun, vitamin D going on, I'm listening to the serenity of the awesome fountain. Okay, I know you all are saying, but you get to travel everywhere, you have a great life. Yes, I do, because I created it to be just this way. And when you watch my life, you watch the rest of my stories and my own testimonies, you'll realize how I do this. Because I set my intentions. I live it instead of dying to it. I never diet. I live it. I live for it. It's all about living in the now. And I'm going to show you how right now. Circumstances never ever matter. I created this against circumstances. Circumstances said, can't travel without this, can't travel without, you have to do this, you have to do that. I traveled here free as a bee in my gypsy queen spirit. Yes, I am here in San Miguel de Allende, Cancun, Tulum, Ajijic, San Miguel, now headed to Puerto Vallarta and then deeper south. So there you go. I'll teach you more about how that goes. And it is just so much fun. And life really does get better. So my testimony of another situation that circumstances really do not matter. I was in a little bit of a predicament, right? I had just come out of, well, let me back up just a little bit. So being a spokesperson for different organic companies and being a published author, obviously we have to do speaking events, different engagements. We are required to be at different places. It entails a lot of travel. Some of it is paid for, some of it we pay out of our own pockets, especially when we go to expos that we sign up to be at. And some of these expos we actually have to pay to be at. Some sponsors sponsor us in, but other times mainly we have to pay because they are so big and so profound, like the big, huge health expo in California, which sported over 30,000 vendors and hundreds of thousands of attendees for the whole week. And then the one in Boston where it was just a tad bit smaller. Excuse me. So that gives you the scale of why that this situation happened. Because I had to pay for this, which is fine. I pay for a lot of things and it's fine. And let me tell you, I'll have another video coming up. There's a lot of difference between manifesting something into your life and just paying for it outright. Anybody can pay for something. Anybody can buy something. And just because you buy something, just because you pay for something to be done, does not mean that you manifested it. When I'm talking about manifesting, I'm talking about creating something that it seems to be from out of the thin air. Sure, I can buy this, I can buy that, I can do this, I can do that, but whenever we create something to come to us unexpectedly and just so profound, that's when it becomes manifesting. I'll have another video about that, so stay tuned for that next episode, okay? But this is about circumstances. So I actually had to get to the West Expo. It's called Expo West. Look it up. You'll see it at expowest.com, and that will give you the caliber that it is. Obviously not in these days and nows because of the thing that's going on out there, but whatever. This was back 5 years ago, right? And so it was in March, and I had just got finished doing an awesome black tie gala. But because I am such a giver, I gave a lot of things away. I gave a lot of meals away. I gave a lot of plates away. Mind you, these were almost $200 plates, okay? And I was not married at the time, but my ex-husband, he was helping me out in a lot of things. He would help me, you know, get out of our savings or whatever, and we would fund the different galas and fund different things, because he knew that I like to be generous out of my own heart. And sometimes if a vendor couldn't afford the space, I was like, okay, come on in. We just want people to see your product, and we want people to be healthy and happy and get to experience this whole ambiance, right? So I had a really bad habit of giving, and gave it all away. And I paid my staff, all right. I just didn't pay myself, and I just really took a brunt of all of the financial burden, okay? I'm not complaining. There are no complaints. Everybody repeat after me. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. This is Sunday, May 8th, over here in San Miguel de Allende. Or is it May 9th? Anyway, it's Sunday, and it's Mother's Day. And all of you mothers, it is a wonderful day. Every day should be celebrated as your motherhood. So take a bow. Everybody, take a bow every now, because every now is your now to celebrate your motherly intentions. So there you go. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Now, everybody. That was the fireworks going off. Big cannons, too. So anyway, I just come out of this gala that I just obviously gave a lot of stuff away. And again, repeat after me. I am grateful for all things. I truly have zero complaints ever. So repeat that over and over and over. And soon you will start to believe it. Soon you will start to feel it. Then you will embrace it. And then it will become you. And you will truly have zero complaints ever. You want to know how to have no more complaints? Just sign up. Click below, and oh, while you're at it, did I say click below? Yes, you can click that like button. You can do that. You can sign up below, comment down below, click that like button. And for those of you that have already subscribed, namaste. I love you. You're totally awesome. Oh, thank you very much. For those of you that have not yet subscribed, if you feel so compelled, hit that subscribe button. And to hear the latest and the greatest of when my next video will be premiering, go ahead and click that bell icon for the up and coming awesome videos. Okay, so it really does help out the algorithms, and I know that there are so many people out in the world that are seeking this, and what you seek is seeking you. So you can help them to find this by simply clicking like, sharing this video, share this shit everywhere, and click that bell icon, because it really does tell YouTube to say, hey, they want to see more of this, so share her stuff all over, and we will boost the algorithms for her. So Banaka Baka Levu. Thank you very much. So, after this gala, obviously, I didn't have any money. Yeah, but I had 3 new companies that were on board, because I always get companies that hire me as a brand ambassador and do a lot of things. And I had money that didn't need to be taken out of anywhere, right? In the savings, whatever. That money was not to be touched, and so I didn't have any liquid funds available, right? And I had 3 companies that had already hired me, but the thing was, they were not paying me. Their first payment was not due until June. All 3 of these companies, they didn't pay me until June, because that's when the next quarter started in the organic world anyway. Okay, so I was like, this expo that I needed to be at was in March. The gala just happened in February, so I was just like, you know, and it was up. The reason why I didn't already have my ticket to get there, my flight or my hotel or anything, I was actually almost not going to go because of the gala was so close together, and I needed to tie up a few more things. But then I got some calls saying, oh, you really need to be there. So-and-so is going to be there. You really got to be there because you've got to meet these people, right? And I'm like, okay. So I was like, oh, shit. And at this now in time, the flights were not really that inexpensive. And a first class ticket was like, what, $2,000 back then. Oh, maybe it wasn't that. No, actually it was, because I looked at it. And then regular flights were like $800. Well, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, it doesn't even matter the cost. it didn't even matter what it was. What mattered was is that the circumstances told me that I didn't have any money. The circumstances told me that there was no way to book this flight. The circumstances told me that my ex was not going to help me at all. And he was actually laughing. Okay. I want to see you do this one, Einstein, with your gypsy self. And I was like, shh, shh, shh. Circumstances over here told me that the flights were going up. So I'm like, I don't care. Circumstances over here said, there's no money coming in until June, right? And you're going to have to get out of your savings or something that you don't really have. And I'm just like, gosh, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? The weeks went by, and it got down. Nothing was happening. And I was just like, I felt like I was in this low vibration. I was like, what is going on? And my friend was like, well, have you packed anything? And I'm like, well, no, because we didn't even know if I was going to go or not. She's like, well, you better pack your bags. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. I better act as if I'm going, right? So I went and I packed my bags for a week. And I went and I wrote down what hotel that I was going to stay at. And I needed to stay in, obviously it was a really expensive one, because I needed to stay in the hotel at the expo because I didn't want to have to be driving or getting a ride all across Los Angeles, right? So all the arrows pointed to, you're not going, no money, no cash flow, X is not going to help you. You just ran out from the gala. No new clients coming on, no new companies coming on, no. And I was just like, la, 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 I'm going, as everybody's laughing at me. I'm going. I kid you not, it got down to 5 days. 5 nows. And I'm just like, I looked at that last flight, I looked at that last ticket. I was like, well, that's going to be a doozy. Okay. The next day, we're now down to 4 days. The next day, I decided to go to my post office, and I'd been going to the post office every other day, right? Nothing. Ed McMahon wasn't there yet, everybody. He missed my house. So I go to the post office, this now, and I opened it up. Oh my God. Exactly the amount of money that I needed to fly, to eat, to stay, and to play for a solid week in LA. The exact amount of dollars that I knew that I needed with extra to spare was what this one company decided to send me. They said, you know what? We had some extra funds and we decided to go ahead and put down a deposit for your retainer. We know we're not due until June, just mark this off of our bill. And this is your retainer. They had that note in there. They didn't even call me. They didn't send an email like they usually do. Nothing had been transpired, right? And so, therefore, who was going to the expo? La 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 la. I was. Went, put that baby in the bank, booked my ticket, didn't care what it was, booked my ticket, booked my hotel, and boom, on that, now it was down to what, 3 days? Well, on the 4th day, then on the 3rd day, then I had 3 days to prepare to go to the expo, and then I was heading on the flight to LA to the expo because I refused to listen to what the naysayers were telling me. I refused to listen to what my ex was telling me. I refused to see that there's nothing coming in. I was like, yeah, there is. There's millions coming in. There's this coming in. There's that coming in. And I refused to give in. I refused to allow what the world was telling me that was happening. That's why I always tell you all that everything is an illusion. And that's where you really need to dive deep to truly see the unseen. Because when you dive deep, there you will see what's lurking in the deep. And there you will see what the universe has in store for you. When you look inside of you, there you will find the answers too. And it really is so simple. I know it doesn't sound easy, but it really is. Because there you will find what is going on and how you can really create magic. You can create something from seemingly nothing, but it was already there. And because you chose to ignore these circumstances that were right out here, you chose to la 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 and la la la, hear no evil, see no evil, Speak no evil. Hear no words from the other side. See no monsters and see no naysayers coming. And speak no negativity. That's what you have to do. And there you will see what is in store for you. And there I was able to create that amazing magic coming to me. And of course I got several contracts while I was in LA on top of the contracts that were coming in June. So needless to say, I made tons of money when I went there. Well, not the day that I went, but you know, shortly after that, just like a few weeks. So, you know, it's all about believing it, feeling it, and just knowing it. And like I said, my dad, it's so easy for me sometimes because my dad taught me as a little girl to just really block everything out. And so I have a tendency, I don't see what's going on over here, back there, because I'm not going back there. I've already been there, and I'm going to go this way now. So I only see what's in front of me. And what was in front of me was a clear slate. It was something that I was going to the expo. I was getting that money. Didn't know where it was coming from, didn't know how it was going to come to me, didn't know when it was going to come to me. I just knew that, okay, I'm going to the expo. I'm going to California. I'm getting a flight. I'm getting that hotel that I desire. I'm staying that many days. I am having the good foods to eat while I'm there. And of course, I was prepared to do a juice fast as well. So, my friends, my conscious creators, it really is that simple. You have to block out, ignore it. Circumstances never matter. It is just so fun when you realize that and you're just like, well, I'll be damned. Color me happy. Woo! That was so much fun. And remember, when you have zero expectations, you'll always be surprised and you'll always be amazed because everything is just like a party every now. Yes! So there you go, my friends. Circumstances do not matter. And be sure and look at my other video about how I created that Hy-Vee corporation to say yes after a year, over a year of no's, and I finally turned them around because I never gave up, just like my daughter says, never, ever, 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 ever give up. Only when you quit is when you fail. So never quit, never give up, because what you desire is right there. What you seek is seeking you, and there you will have all that you desire too. See how simple that is? It's just really easy. Desire to know more, desire to know how to get all of this in your subconscious to your waking conscious, desire to know how to implement all that I am telling you into an ironclad, the ABCs of manifesting, the ABCs of creating your best life now. Desire to know more? Oh my goodness, come with me to explore and you will create your desired destiny. I absolutely can assure you of that. When you follow my protocol, when you truly have trust, and when you believe and you embrace it and you take inspired action. I took inspired action. I packed my bags, I acted as if, and I lived in the end. And that is what it is all about. And that is how amazing life can really be. Because life happens for us and through us, never to us. So my friends, Vanaka Vakalevu for tuning in. I am so excited to have you here on my brand new YouTube station. And be on the lookout for the Art of Health Restoration and Gypsy and the Jaguar, a mystical love story for the world to behold, to raise the vibrations of humanity. So those two books are coming out in August. Then I have my series of 4 books coming out in September. Cleanse Your Gut to Free Your Mind series. And of course, my awesome, famous book, Fuel for the Body, is already at stores and on Amazon.com. So be sure and check those books out now. Remember always, you are awesome. You are amazing. And you are beautiful. And you are loved. From me to you. God loves you. Universe loves you. I love you. Let's all love one another. First, love yourself. So all of my awesome soul tribe of conscious creators out here, enjoy the serenity of the fountains. Welcome to my oasis. And just take a step and take a deep belly breath in and a deep exhalation out. And so, inhale awesomeness, exhale greatness. And again, inhale gratitude, exhale love. And then you will see how it is to be free, because life really does get better and better and better. So my awesome soul tribe, this episode is about creating your best life ever, because you are ignoring circumstances, what you think that is happening before your very eyes, or what you think people are telling you, what you think the answer is, what it appears to be that is happening. I am going to tell you why circumstances do not matter. But first, what time is it? Yes, the time is always now time, yes? And you know what that means? That means we're zippy, 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 zappy, 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 H-A-P-P-Y, we're happy, yahoo! And again, we're zippy, 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 zappy, 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 H-A-P-P-Y, we're happy, yahoo! And one more time, we're zippy, 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 zappy, 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 H-A-P-P-Y, we're happy, yahoo! Because every little cell in our body's happy, every little cell in our body is well. Every little cell in our body's healthy. Every little cell in our body's well. We feel so good. We feel so well. Because every little cell in our body's well. Yes! Because why? Yes. Happy cells make healthy, harmonious cells. Yes! You got it. That is the fact. The happier you are, the healthier your cells become. Create your happiness. Create your healthiness. Create the life of your desires. So stay tuned to the very end and you'll find